Alessandra Barbieri. Hello, I'm Alessandra Barbieri, an expert in ritual astrology, ritualism, and the sacred feminine. I use AI to translate my videos from Italian to English, as my English proficiency isn't sufficient for direct writing in the language. I'm currently working on 2 books, one about the sacred feminine and another about ritual astrology, which, if you follow this channel, you'll eventually see published. In the meantime, you'll find ritual horoscopes here every month. Before diving into the 2025 astrological forecast, I want to acknowledge that this translation is AI-assisted. While the cosmic wisdom and ritual knowledge remain intact, the language has been adapted to reach a broader audience. As we explore the powerful planetary movements of 2025 together, we'll discover how these celestial shifts can guide our ritual practice and spiritual growth. Wishing you blessed rituals and a happy new year.
General Horoscope 2025. Starting with the node, after inflaming situations almost to the point of explosion, it moves into Pisces, opening up new visions. But Pisces, as we know, is the sign that leads us to let go into the great sea of possibilities. Possibilities to do what? To change our daily life, as requested by the South Node in Virgo. From an esoteric perspective, this is a moment that allows for visions. Therefore, it's important to empty oneself and connect to cosmic chaos to receive innovative ideas. The shadow side of these aspects is confusion. Too many ideas and little concreteness. After the node moves from Aries to Pisces, it's Neptune's turn, who coincidentally is the god of the sea, to move from Pisces to Aries. The waters are warming up, so emotions are warming up. Beautiful, finally returning to life. Yes, indeed, it's a transit that reignites passions and the desire to live. It can offer many strokes of genius and strength of spirit. But emotions can burn in this sign, so those unable to manage them might find themselves in serious difficulty. This is when impulsive actions can occur. From an esoteric perspective, this is a moment that allows for strokes of genius. The shadow side is emotional unmanageability. Subsequently, Saturn makes its entrance into Aries, which will push us to learn to govern impulses to achieve the beautiful ideas that will emerge from Neptune's transit. A struggle between haste and observation, between the desire to arrive and the need to consider each step. From an esoteric perspective, this is the moment to remember memories of power, reclaiming our place. The shadow side is too many rules that dampen impulse. Attention now turns to home or community. The transit wouldn't exactly be read as I'm expressing it, but within the movements of the slow planets, it acquires a broader dimension. Which home? Which roots? In what ground do I feel I can express myself? Who are the people with whom I feel I can express a certain version of myself? The transit, inserted in this great movement, pushes us to seek home, the real one. From an esoteric perspective, this is the moment to set up home with one's true family. The shadow side is guilt. Finally, regarding major changes, Uranus moves into Gemini, bringing innovative ideas in all fields governed by ideas and communication, up to education. A new thought comes forward. What if it's time for cultural revolution? What if it's time to change paradigm? From an esoteric perspective, this is the moment to push towards a new belief. The shadow side is the possibility that some might be led astray by false beliefs. Pluto has prepared the field for the period that follows. Some see the near future as ominous, but this time I'll surprise you with special effects, and tell you that, contrary to how things appear today, the situation will improve, and not by a little. Almost fortuitously, as if the universe decided to give space to the brave ones who have prepared until now, and who are in the phase of discouragement. Only it won't be immediate, it won't be clearly visible, and above all, making the right choices will be fundamental. There will be various levels of opening. It won't be the same for everyone, but above all, it will depend on objectives. I'm speaking especially to those waiting to realize a New Age project. The openings that will come from the end of the year will be there for you too, but you are opening a new path, and this requires greater commitment than those who are just following the old system.
Aries 2025 will be the year of your true transformation. Your goal? To become truly attractive, but in a way you might not expect. Your guiding energy will be that of freesia, a flower that will teach you the power of renouncing victory. The first months of the year bring deep healing. It's time to recover that personal power you lost in love. Those wounds that left scars in your soul are finally healing. Attention, your inner engine will suddenly ignite. Like a wild horse, enthusiasm might take over. Key advice: moderate your energy. Don't burn the opportunities that will present themselves by running too quickly towards them. A crucial period opens with Neptune and Saturn retrograde in powerful conjunction. Instead of feeling judged by others, it's time to look within. The external slowdown is a gift from the universe. It's not an obstacle, but a masked blessing. Plan the future calmly, understanding every single step. Paradoxically, this new patience will take you further, higher, and faster than you could have ever imagined.
Taurus, 2025 predictions. Dear Taurus, 2025 will be the year of inner healing. It's time to face that melancholy hidden in the deepest corners of your soul. The first months might bring fatigue. You've given so much, perhaps too much, and the results don't seem to match your expectations. Key advice: learn to live in the present. The destination is important, but it's in the journey that true magic hides. An apparently static period, where novelties seem to be latent. Like a garden awaiting rain, your soul might feel in waiting. Don't let melancholy take over. Even in silence, something is germinating. The stars smile upon you on the material plane. Home, affections, economy. Everything seems to flourish. But attention. Don't let yourself be seduced too much by the material aspect. Seek beauty in everything, not just in what can be possessed. The universe tests you, not to break you, but to help you rediscover your true strength. Opportunities for change will knock at your door. Not everyone will understand your path, but that's not what matters. The real challenge is freeing yourself from limiting beliefs, whether they're yours or others. Or
Gemini 2025 brings you an unexpected challenge, abandoning complaints to embrace gratitude. In a world that has made complaining a national sport, you're called to an inner revolution. Water will be your guide in this journey of healing and transformation. Gratitude will be your mantra, your medicine, your strength. Here comes the moment of redemption. Finally, what you've long desired materializes before your eyes. But attention, every victory brings new responsibilities, new challenges. Your task? Welcome everything with gratitude, without yielding to the temptation of complaint. The universe whispers an important truth: abundance must be earned. Your brilliant ideas, it's time to transform them into reality. The potential is all there, but it requires commitment, consistency, dedication. It's time to prove your true worth. Like after a big spring cleaning, you begin to see order in chaos. Everything finds its place, every choice makes sense. Not everything is settled yet, but finally you see the light. Understanding brings serenity, and serenity brings clarity. The doors to a potentially magnificent period swing open. The slow planets are on your side, especially for those born in the first days of the sign. Except for some small turbulence caused by fast planets, the wheel of fortune turns in your direction. It's time to seize every opportunity that presents itself. Dear Cancer, 2025 presents itself as the year of great change. You are once again on the threshold of a profound transformation, a year that will ask you to reset and rebuild. Crystal will be your guide, bearer of changes so powerful that when its energy moves, nothing remains the same. Prepare to find new horizons, new spaces, new dimensions of your being. The stars open the doors of opportunity. Those situations you've dreamed of might materialize before your eyes. This is not the time to hesitate, but to act with decision and courage. Time seems to compress, as if the universe wanted to test your capacity for balance. On one side, material commitments press. On the other, emotions and affections demand attention. Like a tightrope walker, you'll need to maintain perfect balance between these two worlds. The air becomes lighter, more breathable. Special people illuminate your path while creativity blooms like a spring flower. But attention. This awakening might bring up old fears, ancient fragilities. Don't let these ghosts sabotage the opportunities life offers you. Here comes the brightest moment of your year. Even if a small voice inside whispers that all this beauty might be an illusion or might vanish, don't listen to it. The universe asks you to surrender to the flow of life, to let events flow without resistance. Magic happens when we stop controlling it. Leo, 2025 predictions. Leo, 2025 calls you to an inner journey, a return to your true dream. It's time for reconciliation between your external part, the one the world sees, and your more fragile part, the one that asks for time to grow and strengthen. Meditation energy will be your guide in this journey of rediscovery and reconnection with your authentic desire. You find yourself at a crossroads. On one side, resistance to change and fear of letting go of what you know. On the other, luminous opportunities indicating the right path. The challenge? Recognizing these signals from the universe and having the courage to follow them. The stars favor new beginnings, but you might feel a subtle dissatisfaction, that sense of compromise, that feeling that your merits aren't fully recognized. But perhaps this is precisely the lesson, learning to see beauty in what normally escapes your gaze. Like a phoenix rising from its ashes, old wounds emerge to be finally healed. What seemed impossible suddenly finds a path to resolution. Don't self-sabotage this opportunity. It's time to prove to yourself that the second chance can be the right one. The heart takes command in these months. Life offers you deep and authentic emotional experiences, but with one condition: you must let go of control. Don't try to direct the flow of feelings, let the heart guide you.
Dear Libra, 2025 is the year to rekindle the flame of your life. It's time to stop being the candle that burns to illuminate others. The energy of change in its most ardent expression will guide you in this rebirth. Free will presents itself in its purest form. Before you, familiar situations, traps you know too well, but this time is different. You have the possibility to choose a new path. Small changes can trigger great revolutions. Your creativity awakens like a dormant volcano. Even if challenges persist, ideas bloom like spring flowers. Let art become your refuge, your creative escape. Family roots call. Deep emotional knots emerge, asking to be untied. Whether it's about your family of origin or the one you've created, it's time to face hidden truths and reclaim your deepest power. Finally, take back the helm of your life. The decisions you'll make might not change the external world, but they will radically transform your way of living it. It's the moment of autonomy, of true independence.
Scorpio, 2025 calls you to liberation. It's time to cut the threads of emotional dependency, to break the chains of manipulation. Water will be your guide in this journey toward emotional freedom. Like supervised release, the stars grant you a small space for maneuver. It's a test. Will you prove worthy of the trust received? The challenge is to resist old manipulative dynamics. You get what you desire, but not as you had imagined it. This discrepancy between expectations and reality invites you to deep introspection. Why is the how so important? What hides behind this resistance? The moment of truth arrives. Suspended situations find resolution, obsessive thoughts dissolve. It's a cosmic reckoning where everything finds its right place. Welcome with gratitude the gifts the universe brings. The end of the year brings with it a call to responsibility. An important revelation will show you which action to take. It will be a gesture that will earn you the respect of those who doubted you. The real challenge, understanding which responsibility is truly yours to assume. Sagittarius, 2025 predictions. Sagittarius 2025 brings you an unusual word. Calm like snow energy, crystalline and clear as a winter sky. This will be the year to learn the art of patience. Your most vulnerable part is called to the test. That part that tends to feel like a victim of circumstances must rise and answer present. It's time to take responsibility, without escapes and without excuses. Like a warrior discovering new weapons in their arsenal, you'll find unexplored inner resources. Even when the external world seems to overwhelm you, your inner strength will shine like never before. The stars test you like a strict professor who wants the best from their students. Every opportunity will be accompanied by a test, but remember, it's not an endless exam, it's just a phase of growth. A 2-year period of emotional maturation begins. The right choices at the right time. This will be your challenge. Destiny offers you the cards. It's up to you to play them wisely. Maturity will be your key to success.
Capricorn, 2025 predictions. Capricorn, 2025 poses you a crucial question. Where has your happiness gone? With fire energy as your guide, it's time to rediscover joy. But attention, you'll have to seek it within yourself, not in the external world. An escape route presents itself, but requires a compromise. Going back on your steps, reconsidering some changes you had planned. Sometimes, to move forward, you need to take a step back. Your convictions are put to the test. What you believe right might hide a deeper truth. Sometimes the key is not holding on to your positions, but truly understanding the other. Like a car with the handbrake on, results might seem disappointing. Jupiter and Venus challenge you, but the node whispers a truth. These apparently sterile moments are fertile ground for redefining your true objectives. A mysterious equation presents itself. Why give 10 to receive 1? The solution is hidden in a subtle membrane that, once crossed, will allow you to invert the formula. It's time to discover the secret to maximizing your energetic investments. Aquarius, 2025 predictions. Aquarius 2025 puts you in front of the greatest challenge truly loving. With fire energy as your guide, you are called to discover the purest essence of love. Who to love? The answer will reveal itself in your journey. The recognition you've been waiting for is coming. Like a seed germinating, the fruits of your work begin to show. Don't fixate only on the material aspect. The most important signals are those invisible to the eyes. Mind and heart finally dance together. Even if results aren't immediate, this new harmony brings light to your days, making each step of the journey lighter. The chains break, the walls crumble. Except for a brief emotional oscillation in midsummer, the path is free. Pain, faithful companion of the past, is ready to let you go. Don't sabotage this freedom with dark thoughts. It's time to bet on yourself, especially for those born in the first days of the sign. Abundance seeks you, but through indirect paths. Heart, courage, and a pinch of madness are needed to grasp it.
Pisces, 2025 calls you to root to find your true balance. Tree energy will guide you toward an inner solidity never experienced before. Your visions of change are perfect like stars in the night sky. The moment to realize them approaches. Don't wait, it's time to prepare the ground for your transformation. Your visions of change are perfect like stars in the night sky. The moment to realize them approaches. Don't wait, it's time to prepare the ground for your transformation. While the external world still seems immobile, your inner world expands. New perceptions awaken. They're not yet tangible. But if you nurture them, they might surprise you with unexpected gifts. Like a weight lifting from your stomach, Saturn and Neptune free you from their influence. They've taught you much, but now it's time to dance, with Jupiter smiling upon you. Maintain the lessons learned while you move toward freedom. Abundance knocks at your door in all its forms. The path won't always be fast, but obstacles seem to dissolve. Even when retrograde Saturn returns to remind you of its lessons, don't fear. It's just a reminder of your strength.